vision of being financially independent. And who wouldn't want that? Who want to say, I want to wake up broke? I don't want to wake up rich. You know, a lot of people are afraid of saying, I want to be rich. I don't know why. I'm not afraid. Millions of immigrants come here. We're not afraid to say, I want to be rich.
Yeah.
But Americans are very afraid of that word rich. I don't understand it.
Well, because Americans, they think it's good for somebody else. Americans have to know that it's okay for you to say rich. You don't have to apologize for having things or wanting things.
Because you're building this country for other people to be rich. Why? Why? You know, originally I wasn't going to stand up there and talk, but as I was watching people coming in, and they don't want the opportunity, and they're afraid they were rich, I'm like, okay, let me get up here and talk. Let me be the face of the immigrant to come in here and say, I'm going to get rich on top of you. You know, people get mad. Why are those immigrants coming here and take up opportunity? Why take an opportunity we're taking from you? They don't take anything from you. They just saw it, they take it, they run with it. It's here for everybody. We, as Americans now, need to take it and run with it. Absolutely. And stop giving it away, and stop being afraid of saying the word, I want to be rich. Those 5 words, I want to be rich. Stop being afraid of saying that. Because this is your opportunity. You creating this. And you giving it away to people who are coming here and taking those opportunities. My people just been here for 50 years. We're dominating what? The hair industry, the service industry. We're dominating it. Every single sector we go in, we dominate that sector. We're here to dominate. We're not here to be, can I help you call? No! We're here to own it. And that's what we teach our children. You're here to own it. And that's what you need to teach your children. You are here to own it. Because why? Your ancestors are here. We're creating this. We cannot give it away anymore. We need to give it to our children. We need to tell our children, you need to take and then share. Because if you don't have it, you cannot share.
Did you guys hear that? She just told the truth.
I'm all about the truth.
Oh my God.
I have to, you know. I need to get up here and tell people, don't be mad at other people to take that, to get the opportunity, because you are giving it away. You're giving it away to us, and we understand that. That's why we're here. That's why people are here. We are dying to get here. You don't hear people dying to get to England. You don't hear, do you? You don't hear people dying to get to Mexico. People are dying to get to America, and that's a reason. Because we see the opportunity, we're coming here to get the opportunity. If you don't take it, you're giving it away to somebody else.
That's right.
Okay, and Godmother already created 21 millionaires. It's proven. You just Google it. It's proven. So she's going to replicate it here. And I want to be, that's why I want to be the first person to get that million when it happens.
All success.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, congratulations for being here.
And
Thank the person.
I wanted to share with you all something about the products, if it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because Godmother actually asked me to come in. You want to introduce me? Then I'll share.
Yeah, this is Dr. Leola. She's going to be our partner on the REBIRTH side with the nutrition products. And we are still in the process of deciding which product we're going to bring up.
So some of them, I'll share with you all the ones that have been decided.
I'm sorry, she's also a great, what do you call it here?
Trichologist.
Trichologist, which is doing with hair loss.
Yes.
And not to cut you off, but piggyback on what she said, because I'll be trying to, I'm a realtor, so all my clients are Asian or Indian, and they buying up South Park.
Oh, yeah.
Third Ward, Sunnyside, all her. I don't know where they get the money from, I just know they have it to buy it. And I be telling my people, just like he said, don't lose your mama property, go back and get it and rebuild to give it to you, but they don't listen. But she just spoke it out her mouth, what I've been trying to tell them for the last 16 years. We don't have buying power.
We have it. We do have
We do?
it. Absolutely
Where
do. If black people were our nation, we'd be the 13th richest country in the world.
We have the money.
We absolutely have it.
Okay, but
But you can never underestimate that. Black Americans, we're the vestiges of slavery.
Right.
So that's a component that you cannot underestimate. So we have systems in place that no other race has endured. But understanding that,
Okay.
dealing with that, then you push forward. You don't use that as a crutch, but you have to understand that we are the vestiges of slavery, so there were systems put in place. So you were saying, where does other people get the money? Well, they didn't come asking because they already know there were systems in place. So they built their own systems to support what they're doing. So you can't get mad at the Asian man for having his own sign in Bel Air, because he's not going to rely on another man to give him money. But we have to, it's our mentality. We have to decide and appreciate and respect each other. Respect is the fundamental foundation. And when we respect each other and we can believe in what each other can do, that's how we start going to the next levels and patronizing each other. Because as she said, what they're teaching their children, they have control over what their children are doing and what their children are listening to, and not being prisoners to a video game all day. So it starts with our children, but you cannot give away your power. You claim it. You don't have to say, I'm going to be rich. I am rich. You claim what he said about you. And you stand in that truth. Because we live in a society that always wants to highlight our inefficiencies. It's either our race, our gender, our height, our weight. They got a magnifying glass on our inefficiencies. But you are your own best friend. And your own worst enemy. That person you see the first thing in the morning, it will determine who and what you're going to be in this world. So that's why she's saying, you can't say they're not taking, the buffet is here, they got a buffet right there. It's open to everybody in this room. Now if KHANH's the only one who go and eat on that buffet, nobody in here has a right, biblically or otherwise, to say KHANH is taking all the food. And even if this your house, this is your house. KHANH is a guest, metaphorically speaking. And that's what Black Americans do. I am an American who was a descendant of Africa. If you're a black person and you walk in a restaurant and you feel racism or you feel second class, you got to do some mental recycling. Because your money, the same money you're going to pay that waitress is green, just like every other table around you. But it starts here. The place I live right now, one of the reviews said, oh, they treat black people differently than white people. Well, you don't underestimate reviews. I already knew in my mind. I live in River Oaks. I already knew in my mind before I got there that wasn't going to be my experience. You know why? Because I wasn't going to let that in my psyche. Because I'm going to have to pay that same amount of money just like my white neighbors.
That's right.
Because when you start believing that, you're going to start manifesting that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying racism does not exist. But there's no black person in America who could say they really made it without some white person somewhere who gave them a hand. Now, y'all may have to search back a little bit to remember that. But some white people you'll meet are like, damn, why I'm mad at you. They just want to help you. And there's some black people who you thought was your best friend, who's patting you on your back looking for a soft spot to stab you in. But it all comes with your knowledge and your acceptance of who you are, your greatness. You got to walk in your truth. People are scared of talking about money. You need money for everything. Money doesn't make you egotistical. And you try to go get some gas and share without no money on your personality or on your skin color. Ain't no white man walking gonna get some free gas. But you gotta walk in your truth, and I'm telling you, it's all up in here.
And that's what we need to teach the children.
That's what you got, your children. But see, there's a saying that says, I stand on my children's shoulders. I'm telling you, I have 6 children. None of them can hold my weight. They stand on mine.
You see the logo of our, you see that logo? What does it look like to you?
It's a pyramid.
Yeah, right. People are standing on each other. We're letting people standing on. We're building a foundation, so people, our children, can stand up on our shoulder and reach the sky.
Reach the sky, and see they looking at you all the time, whether they saying something or not. And it could be your birth children, your nieces, nephews, but children always emulate what they see, right? But when it comes to this business, so I'm a manufacturer. Let me introduce myself. My name's Dr. Leo Laney Fawoshe. I'm a trichologist, which is a hair loss doctor. I'm not medically trained, I'm clinically trained. So I have a hair care and wellness company. And we started it several years ago because they diagnosed me with a condition called sarcoidosis, which is a form of lupus. Many of you all know Bernie Mac passed from sarcoidosis, and Tisha Campbell has it. So it affected my nasal and my voice box. That's why my voice is so unique. I always take a negative and turn it into a positive, right? So as a result, I lost all of my hair from the prednisone. Only had a little bit to begin with, so when I lost those few strands, I was really mad. But I couldn't take pills, harsh pills. So my husband and I looked around the whole country, the world actually, and couldn't find any liquid hair vitamins. So we created the world's first liquid hair vitamin in 2009, which is the Zuri Elixir. And now we ship to 24 countries, and now we manufacture about 60 different products, which today I have some samples. But when I was introduced to Dorothy, the godmother, she told me about the opportunity. I'm like, well, Dorothy, I have my own brand. I cannot promote anybody's brand. If you Google my name, about 30 pages gonna come up. People know me for certain things. But Mama didn't make no food now. I also understand that in every equation, you gotta have several portions to an equation, and timing is everything. I saw Dorothy, I knew Dorothy as the lady with the blonde hair who rode the big Rolls Royce. I mean, sometimes your reputation can precede itself. But when I realized that she made 20 average women millionaires, see, sometimes we go through life acting like amazing times are gonna last forever, amazing moments. It's my good friend Linda, she was sharing with me about a vacation she took that was so amazing. I'm like, you gotta give me that place. I've got to go. I mean, she just showed me. You mind if I share? They had a room with a pool in the room. I'm like, a pool in the room? I got to see that picture of the pool in the room. And like, it's really a swimming pool in the room. When you go to somewhere that magnificent, you got to savor it. You got to go through life savoring opportunities, because even just meeting all of you all, this is magnificent. When I met KHANH, she bought products the first day. I love you, KHANH. No, but seriously, when I met KHANH, when I met this amazing person right here, Johnny, all of you, this sister here who's from Beto, which we'll talk, I mean, it's just, I don't take it lightly, right? Because grown-ups, we forget how to make friends. I tell somebody, if you're 40, you only been 10 4 times. What does a 10-year-old know? We take stuff too seriously. But when I met Dorothy and I saw this lady made 20 people millionaires,
21.
And I saw some of those people on social media. So when she was here 3 weeks ago, and we had this kind of meeting, and it was time for people to get involved, and they were just sitting there like y'all.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, hold up, are we all in the same room? Did y'all just hear that this lady made 21 regular people millionaires? I thought it would have been a line before she finished.
You got up and said something too.
Because the thing about it is, I've seen many opportunities. And a lot of us are fearing. You know, the thing about it is, whether you're a Christian or not, you've heard some people say they don't believe in Jesus. So here's my question. What if you're wrong? The consequences are far too great if you're wrong about Jesus. If hell is real, ain't gonna be no if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. When I was a little girl, my mama listened to the blues. And it was Lou Rawls. And he had a song said, if I woulda, coulda, shoulda. That's what folks always say. These people are here. See, everybody in here at some point, somehow, has prayed for a better opportunity. Financially or lifestyle-wise. But they used to say, some people won't even know a good thing if it knocked you in the head. Because I'm saying with this opportunity, what if she's right? What if she does it again and make 100 millionaires? Because all of these MLMs, they are good. But I'm not getting in no 3 or 4-year-old MLM because the millionaires are already on top. You know that investment chart that says if you invest up to 21 and never invest again, you will make 3 times more money than someone who started investing at 45 and invested double. Why? Because you have time on your side. You will get positioned in here, just ride the wave. I've been 10 way more than 4 times, and I was able to put my belt on, okay?
Right now.
Okay.
Put my belt on. I have breathing issues, and I can still breathe with this garment.
Put the garment on.
That's the garment.
Yes.
Oh, the camera's there. You get the belt. Get the
Okay.
belt. But you gotta, and women too, we just, even whether you're smaller or larger, step into your truth, step into your own feminine power, step into your beauty, whatever makes you feel good. Don't ever see another woman walk by and say, oh, she thinks she looks good. She may need to think she looks good because you don't know what she's going through.
That's right.
Thank God we don't look like what we're going through. Y'all get that? And see, this is a sisterhood and a brotherhood. Last week, all of those men was here around.
Yeah.
And these men are strong. Now we got some men products coming out, but they was here before the products.
Yep.
Right? So it's a brotherhood, a sisterhood, but it's about people caring about each other. That's what we're about to do.
Yep.
Something amazing. So anyway, that's my little girl, Busayo. Say hi. She's 16. She's a little shy, but she knows everything. She's going to 11th grade. But anyway, Busayo, they're Africans, by the way. Bring me that box. Oh, Johnny will bring it. So I actually brought some samples of products.
The best detox.
Okay, so how many of y'all have ever eaten sushi? Or walked bare feet?
I love
Or you feel like you're hungry? We blame Chinese food, by the way, KHANH. Black people say, I'm hungry because Chinese food don't stick with you.
That's what we're doing.
Right? Right? But it's not the Chinese
That's what we
food. You know
sell,
what it is?
too.
It's the colon. It's the parasites in the colon. They're eating up your nutrients. So you've got to detox that colon because actually in my clinic, sometimes people bring me evidence. I'm like, that's TMI. I already know what's coming out. They're so excited. Well, it's okay. I've seen some things. But they're excited about the fact that it's rather there than in here.
Right back there. I'll check my battery.
If